Hello, my name is Imas Febrianti Putri, and I'm from class XB, English Education Postgraduate Program, Universitas Indah Prasta PGRI. In this occasion, I would like to do a presentation about climate change. This video is made for my midterm test for speaking for academic purposes class. If you see me looking up this way, it's just me reading off my presentation. Okay, let's begin with me mentioning some of the outlines for this presentation. The first is the definition of climate change. The second is the causes of climate change. And then I would like to continue by mentioning how to mitigate, how to adapt, and how to contribute to slow the process of climate change. And the last is conclusion. So, what is climate change? According to the IPCC or Intergovernmental Panel of climate change is a result of human activity, causing global warming for over 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century. It also refers to significant changes in global temperatures and weather patterns over time. While climate variability is natural, human activity has become a major driver of climate change, primarily through the burning of fossil fuel and deforestation. And I would like to mention four causes of climate change. The first is the burning of fossil fuel, the second is deforestation, the third is industrial process, and the fourth is agricultural activities. Maybe those four causes are related to each other. For example, if we mention about industrial process, we cannot avoid that it requires the burning of fossil fuel. For example, they require gasoline, and they can emit carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. So the atmosphere is getting bad. It cannot filter that much of sunlight anymore. So our earth is getting hotter. And then if we talk about deforestation, it is mainly for the needs of some company that make products from agricultural activities. Or if people want to, for example, use the land for planting palm oil, they often do deforestation. They cut trees that much so they can build as much as palm oil land as possible to get more profit, I think. How to mitigate from this situation? I hope that you have started to switch to renewable energy source such as solar and wind power. Maybe it requires some effort to do that, to build a solar panel, for example. But we have to do it to reduce emission, to reduce the carbon dioxide emission. And if we want to do energy efficiency, we can also reduce our fuel consumption, and we can also do efficiency in building infrastructure. Or if we build machine, we have to build that machine that is eco-friendly, not spending or not using so much resource from the burning of fossil fuel activity. And then if we talk about deforestation before, so we have to do the opposite. We have to do reforestation. We have to plant trees. We have to plant trees again in order to absorb that much carbon dioxide that we produce. Okay, next I would like to explain the steps how to adapt in this climate change. Actually, climate change is inevitable. We can also feel that the dry season is getting longer, or when the rain comes, it It can be flood anywhere. So we have to do infrastructure resilience. We have to improve our buildings, our bridges and roads to withstand the extreme weather. And we also have to do water management to ensure water availability during the dry season through sustainable practice. We have to not to cut so much of our work water consumption, but we have to ensure that if we are in the dry season, we have enough resource of water. And then we have to do agricultural activities, switch to more drought tolerant crops, or change your planting schedule. And then how to contribute as in as an individual. As an individual, how we contribute to slow the process of climate change. We have to start reducing our energy usage, turning off the lights, and using energy saving appliances. And we have to support sustainable practice, choose sustainable products and services, and we have to support all the people or all the company that have the anti-climate change policy. It shows that they are committed to save our earth. So the conclusion is the challenges of climate change are enormous, but together, through informed action and collective will, we can make a difference. Let's commit to being part of the solution, sorry, for a sustainable future. So we can still prepare our earth for the next generation to live or still be living in a healthy life. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.